Hi, this is Monish Deshpande and welcome back to another video. The agenda of today's video is to share with you an NOC, No Objection Certificate, that I wrote for my employee Mr. Rakesh Pawar, who worked in RMS Electric Corporation. And since I decided to discontinue that business, it was mandatory for me to surrender all the phone numbers, those who were registered in that brand's name. But Mr. Rakesh Pawar wanted to keep a number and wanted it to be transferred in his name. And that's the reason why he required an NOC from RMS Electric Corporation. In this video, we are going to see how to avoid mistakes, grammatical mistakes, while writing business letters, and how to detect them. The letter is on your screen. Let me read the letter for you. This letter is to inform you about the SIM card that belongs to our company, RMS Electric Corporation. Since the company announced its liquidation a couple of months ago, it has permitted Mr. Rakesh Pawar to continue using its phone number, that is so and so, for personal use. However, RMS Electric Corporation has withdrawn its rights and obligations over the usage of this phone number and henceforth shall not be considered in application to it in any circumstances. Therefore, we request you to transfer this number to Mr. Rakesh Pawar as he demands. And the company, RMS Electric Corporation, hereby assures no objection to the declared purpose. So this letter sounds quite formal and it also has business language. But what we are going to focus here is a few people make certain mistakes, grammatical mistakes in formal letters. If you speak English and if you make grammatical mistakes while speaking, they are hardly noticeable. But when you write formal letters, they appear like a white spot on the black surface. Let's see the second sentence. Since the company announced its liquidation a couple of months ago, if I had written like this, since the company had announced its liquidation a couple of months ago, I doubt many people of you would find this kind of mistake, because if I say since the company had announced its liquidation a couple of months ago, then that's a wrong sentence. It's grammatically incorrect. When you use time frame, a couple of months ago, that means you are telling the reader that you are already describing the past tense. Then you don't need to use had over here. It's grammatically wrong. If you want to use had, then you have to remove a couple of months ago. You have to remove that. Since the company had announced its liquidation, comma, it has permitted Mr. Rakesh Pawar to continue using its phone number. That would sound correct. But if you are using had here, then you have to remove a couple of months ago, but you are using both, then that's grammatically wrong. Since the company had announced its liquidation a couple of months ago, that's wrong. That's grammatically wrong. Let me give you another example. If I say, I had visited Japan last year, then that is grammatically wrong. I had visited Japan, that's correct. But if you want to mention the time, last year, then you have to remove had. I visited Japan last year, that's correct sentence. This is the very basic rule. And here I have used this word liquidation, which means discontinuing the business. We have announced that we are going to discontinue this business a couple of months ago. We have announced. So I'm using this format. Liquidation. This is for MBA graduates. This is not a new word. This is a very familiar word for MBA graduates. Let's jump on to the next sentence. However, RMS Electric Corporation has withdrawn its rights and obligation over the usage of this phone number and henceforth shall not be considered in application to it in any circumstances. In application to it. Here I am saying that RMS Electric Corporation is no more having relationship with that number. But relationship is the word that we use only when we talk about people. If you come to me and say I want to collaborate with you as a business person, and you are putting forward some proposal where you say I'm looking forward to developing a good business relationship, or I'm looking forward to developing with you a long-term business relationship with you, then that's okay, because relationship is between the people. But here RMS Electric Corporation is an entity, and SIM card is a product of the telephone company. So you cannot say that they are in the relationship. It sounds ridiculous. If you want to describe the relation, you have to use words, technical words. Shall not be considered in application to it in any circumstances. Not in application with, because relationship with the customer, but application to it in any circumstances. You have to be very careful over here. So you have to write this way. So this is the basics actually. Therefore, we request you to transfer this number to Mr. Rakesh Pawar as he demands, and the company RMS Electric Corporation hereby assures no objection to the declared purpose. Here another possibility of mistake is that many of professionals use for instead of to. Hereby assures no objection for the declared purpose. If I had written for over here, I doubt you would have pointed out it as a mistake. But it would be a mistake if I write for instead of to. In this context, the preposition to is the better one, and it's correct. So these are few things which I had been noticing in my career as a proofreader. And you can also proofread your content. If you want me to proofread your content, you can hire me for first 1000 words. If you want to see a demo, then you can, demo is not the right word, but if you want to give it a try for free, then I can read 1000 words. I will proofread 1000 words for free of cost. And beyond that, you have to sign up for my package, which I will not disclose over here. So that's all for today. See you in the next video.